Hi, my name is Eleanor Froehlich, and this is the evolution of camelids in the Pacific Northwest in response to the grassland expansion. So, camelids are the individuals of the family Camelidae, which include modern camels, llamas, and alpaca. And I was interested in looking at how camels could indicate climate change. So camels are herbivores that spanned from before the grassland expansion to after the grassland expansion. Or, in other terms, when we go from a closed forest system to a more open grassland like we have in the Great Plains, if you ignore the farmland. And I did this by looking at publicly available data that ranged from the Archean period to the Rancho-Librian period, or from about 31 million years ago to about modern day, in the geologic sense of modern day. And I found that potentially camels are not useless as a signal of climate change in the Pacific Northwest. There is an increase in body size of camels, which could be an indication of a change in flora, what they're eating. Additionally, there is a change in hypsodonty of camels, or how tall the teeth are. Hypsodonty can be used to potentially indicate what animals or what herbivores and omnivores are eating. In modern day, we see animals with shorter teeth or more brachiodont teeth eat as more browsers like deer eating leaves and things, while taller teeth or more hypsodont teeth are generally more grazers, such as horses. And this is because you need taller teeth to consume a grittier diet, and grasses have phytoliths and are much harder to break down. In the Pacific Northwest, we see hypsodont teeth appear much later than we do in broader North America. This implies that there is a difference in timing and scope of climactic change, which makes sense, as, Texas does not have the same climate as Oregon or Washington. But this potentially could mean that camelids can help us paint the picture of how grasslands expanded. Usually we look at this picture through the lens of what we can glean from horses. But horses can't tell us everything, and camelids could hopefully fill in some gaps, at least in the Pacific Northwest. This is the first step towards potentially a broader project, looking at how more in depth about how what camelids can tell us about climate change. And this could be through looking at actual specimens, potentially re-identifying some specimens, because there are a lot of specimens that are labeled just as Camelidae, which isn't helpful, and looking at post-cranial material to see if that can tell us anything about their animal's environment. Thank you.